Hey everyone, it's Megan with ClubRubyDesigners.com. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to share with you a really fun, simple card using the April kit at Club Ruby Designers. And I'm going to be making a business size card envelope here. So this card, this is craft cardstock. This wasn't included in the kit. I've used craft cardstock now twice just because I felt like it ended up really matching well and it looks really cute with these papers. So I have a bunch of it. But again, you can replace the craft cardstock that I'm using with the brown piece of cardstock that's included in your kit. I'm using just a standard business size security envelope, white envelope that you can get in any office supply store. Very, very basic. So this card ends up being 9 inches long by 3.5 inches wide. So it's 7 inches by 9 inches is what this is cut to make this size card. And I just scored it down the middle, folded it in half, and it's going to go right in here. And we're going to have the card go this way in the envelope, and we're also going to decorate the outside of the envelope. Okay, so the way we are going to achieve this card, we're going to use this page as part of the elements. We already made a scrapbook layout out of this page, and I really like it. I think it's my favorite one in the kit. It's so bright, and it is very girly, but you know, we have a good little mix in here. So we're going to make this be just a simple hello card, and I'm going to start by cutting this out, and I'm going to cut it at 3 and just under 3 1/4, 3 1/8, somewhere in there is what we're going to make it. And we'll just take it right along there. It's probably closer to 3 1/4, but we're going to make it then just a little bit shy. Well, you know what, we're going to make it a full 9 inches. So we'll start by cutting off the bottom. And we'll start about here. Cut off the bottom little piece there. And we're going to make it a 9 inches exactly. So we'll need to cut off some of this top. Okay, so that's going to fill the entire front of the card, except for this side. And what I'm going to do is actually trim off a little piece. I'm going to open this all the way up, and I'm going to trim off about 1/4 inch, maybe a little more. And we're going to create a little scalloped border edge for this side here. Okay, so you can see there's a little bit of an edge cut off. We're going to grab our reverse side of this paper, so we're going to use a little bit of this pink stripe. I'm going to just cut off this border so that it's not in my way anymore. We're going to cut off a little bit less than an inch, 3/4 inch, about that. And this is going to become our scallop strip for the side. And I'm going to grab the Fiskars Scallop Sentiment Punch, and I'm just going to scallop the entire edge of this. We're going to need to cut it down to 9 inches, but I want to see where I want my scallops to fall first before I do that. So we're just lining it up. And I want this to go all along the very edge. So I'm really just going to line it up inside the card. Open up my card. Make sure it's lined up how I want it. I'm going to take some Tombow Mono Multi-Glue, and I'm just going to do a bead of it. You can use your Zig 2-way. Anything really will work. You can use a glue runner even. And right along this top edge, just to get a tight adhesive on here. Line it back up. And you can have the scallop hanging all the way off the edge, but I like it to line up that the card from edge to edge has the scallop, so you see a little bit of the brown underneath. And you just press it down. Let's do a white dash line and a brown dash line on the inside. And you don't have to decorate the inside of your card. It's totally up to you. But I'm really into doing a double dash line right now. I'm going to do it pretty big and thick all the way up the card. White on the brown and then brown on this off-white. All right, and there you have the double dash line for the outside of the card. I'm going to just run my bone folder along here, along this cardstock, because I didn't really get a very tight crease earlier. All right, and now this is going to go right along this edge. Really simple. I mean, so simple. We're going to do a little bit of decorating and embossing to give a little bit of dimension. So I have here the I'm Just Saying stamp set from Above Ruby Studio. And I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to grab the Hello. I'm using the Inkadinkado embossing stamp pad. I'm going to do a couple stamps on here. So we'll do hello right here. And we're going to do another hello right here. And then we're going to switch that and do a hi. I have the hi stamp. And we're going to do that one right here. And we're also going to do it down here. All right. I have some white embossing powder. I'm just going to make sure I get good coverage. Gonna grab my heat gun and I'll melt that. I'm gonna heat both sides of the paper to prevent any warping or major warping. And then I'm gonna grab the hello again, along with some Chestnut Roan Fluid Chalk ink. And I'm going to do it right around this bird in a little bit of a fanned out pattern. Just accenting around the white embossing. Now I'm going to grab my adhesive and I'm just going to run along really tight all four corners because this is such a long piece of paper. I don't want it to come up anywhere. This is going to be adhered down right from side to side. Okay, now what I'm going to do with the other side of the paper is I'm going to cut out some of these elements. I'm just going to use a fine point scissor, and I'm just going to quickly decide what I want and cut them out. All right, so I'm going to grab pop dots, pop these up on the outside of the card. These are thinner Pop Dots, so they'll still fit inside of your envelope. Grab some glitter, glitter, glitter. And decide exactly how you want this to be. Grab our corner chomper carefully. Half-inch round will go through all layers of our paper. Pretty easy. All right. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed. Have a absolutely wonderful day, and we'll see you soon with more scrapbook layouts and inspiration. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.